Hi there and welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to the three brand new songs from CHVRCHES. They put up recently that they're doing like a director's cut of their new album Screen Violence, which has three additional songs on it. They said these songs were not ready for their initial album's release, so they decided to release them as like kind of like a deluxe edition of the album, but they call it a director's cut. So I'm very, very excited to hear this because I wasn't expecting it at all. It was one day I was scrolling to TikTok. Lauren Mayberry from CHVRCHES put up basically a TikTok of her like getting ready for Halloween, and on the bottom like right hand corner it said CHVRCHES Killer because that was the audio she was using, and I was like, CHVRCHES don't have a song called Killer. And then it was announced that they were doing three additional songs for the album. So very excited for this, and the song I just mentioned, Killer, is actually the first song of the three, so let's give this a listen.
On a broken carousel, spun down to hell, how far we fell. I turned into a killer. I'm insane. I'll cry you a river down the drain. I was climbing up the walls, no light at all. I turned into a killer. I'm insane. Are you entertained?
So I kind of already heard some of that song from TikTok when I initially found out that they were doing the new tracks, because obviously the audio for the video that I found out was obviously like part of the chorus of that song. So I kind of had an idea going into it. But yeah, very much like what I thought the album was originally going to be. Because when they started talking about the album initially, like Screen Violence, they said it was going to be a bit of a darker vibe for them. So this is more so what I was kind of thinking they were going to initially do for the album. But quite a good song. So the next track is called Screaming. So let's give that a shot.
Am I the deer? Am I the headlights? I know that I can't slow down. And do you still laugh at the broken glass? I should probably paper over all the cracks.
So another quite enjoyable track, quite more upbeat than the last one. I really enjoyed when it came out of like the first chorus and kind of broke down, and you could really hear like the bass, and the guitar work was really nice. So I really enjoyed that track. More of like, you know, kind of what I expect from them, but overall quite an enjoyable track. I think that one will be more of a grower over time. So the last track on the album is called Bitter End. So this is the last song of the three. So let's see how this is.
At 24, I fell into the trapdoor, threw a man overboard as I swam for the shore. I was naive, it got harder to breathe. Still I don't let 'em see, got this blood on my knees. Teach me a sound that can take me away, playing again and again until I find rapture. It never really ends. Teach me a sound that can take me away, playing again and again until I find rapture. Until the bitter end. At 29, I pray to God I could curb the black dog. All the days were so long with the oxygen gone. Teach me a sound that can take me away, playing again and again until I find rapture. It never really ends. Oh, but it's to hear that song when the noise is all gone. I'll be singing along. Teach me a sound that can take me away, playing again and again until I find rapture. It never really ends. Rapture. In the bitter end, find it ever after. Find it rapture. I need a rapture.
So that track was great. I really enjoyed that one. For me, each track just kind of kept getting better, which is fantastic because I really liked Killers. Screaming was very good, a bit more upbeat. But then Bitter End, a lot more aggressive and kind of like, you know, in your face, a lot more heavy, distorted synths, more guitar work as well. Even like, you know, the really compressed, distorted drums at the start to kind of go out through the whole track. Really enjoyed that track. Them songs kind of give me more early CHVRCHES vibes than even Screen Violence itself. Kind of give me like, especially Bitter End, kind of give me like Night Sky Tether vibes. So yeah, because they definitely have gone through with that whole like, you know, more aggressive kind of angry album, both like I think more so lyrically than musically, but obviously musically they definitely have them tracks that are like that. Yeah, so that's been my reaction to the brand new songs from CHVRCHES off the director's cut of their album. What did you think? Would you prefer it if they would have waited and released it as a whole album, or do you like the fact that, you know, they give us an album and then they just give us like another little kind of treat at the end? If you want to do all that typical YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'll leave all my socials down below if you want to add me on TikTok or Twitch. So yeah, I'll see you soon.